Boom. Welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio Part 10. It has been a while since I have started playing again. I've mostly been playing actually the last Destiny 2 update. Returning to the game has been really fun. The last time I played this, sorry, I just need to do an audio check. Audio check. Is the game too loud? I did some more audio differences, so hopefully audio's, no, it's kind of loud on the stream. I'm just gonna make it a little bit quieter. And after that, let's get the stream on. So last time I played Metaphor Refantazio, I think I messed up. I think I got a bad ending. I didn't even know you can get a bad ending right here.
Hey.
But let's help the prince.
Now what am I?
What's this guy have? Fat? Base. No extra stat weapons. Evasion. Okay, no more stalling.
This way.
Your Highness.
Did I skip all of this? Saw it last time.
Why?
I'll go a little bit faster.
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over the... Huh?
Milady Gruaday.
May I ask who...
She is the chiefess of this...
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved... I don't know if you'd believe me, but... I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here, even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's... Her Majesty?
And
Do you
found
know
out
nothing of the child's mother?
he was the last
The
Elda
boy was not brought across borders
queen
to
of that
us.
tribe.
He was born here, in the ancient sanctum.
Married the last king.
She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince. You that
Is something amiss,
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave.
hurry.
And then we hear the archetype voice.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come.
But
Here thou camest to the end
Yes.
of thy journey.
so I talk.
This secret place was home to thee.
She gives us a choice, and it's actually a bad
now,
choice.
remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
But I'll pick the right one.
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials.
Oh yeah.
Long have I waited for thy
And
return.
this room.
Know this. His life is not yet ended.
The room where everyone gets the first time getting the archetypes. Look at the floor. It's the same as the Elda with the princess laying.
What do you mean?
It all started on that
This
before he
is-
fades away. Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So,
In the prince's name.
though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince,
He is no longer with us.
thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
Yeah, if you pick, and this is where it ends. It actually ends the game. Where I was not expecting that. But it's not true.
That's not true.
Nope. We can still turn it around.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
Oh, I wonder if I keep it's over, get the ending again. But no, his will lives on. People
His will
want a
lives
better
on.
future.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his
Odyssey.
stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think. To name but a few. Thy parents? Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
What are you trying to say?
I just don't remember.
Then search thy mind. Thou knowest the truth in thy heart, surely. Thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince.
I'm getting tired of this old unclaimed
Thy
witch.
memories of youth in the
Thy
prince's
tell me
company, and the void
English, huh?
enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Non-demo?
Nay,
Nanimo?
the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own.
Yeah.
All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
The other self.
My other self?
The trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me. But if they'd known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, would people have stood by me, believed in me? And the same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Oh,
Is that right?
I can still choose the bad ending? Well, I see. My true identity is...
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
Low-key... Yeah, I think it's just gonna get the same ending if I put I refuse to know. I want to check that again. Nah, it's okay. I'll check that later. Who art thou in truth? I am the prince.
I am the prince.
What? Oh.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self.
This
Thou
living
art
fantasy.
everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn
It's
by
not
the
Magma?
divine relic,
The fine
Magma
relic.
coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
Wait, the voice as was another? And the Magla formed divine relic like the dragon?
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Mine own. I am. Whoa, I am both the prince and the ideal, but I am neither. The prince is dead, but the prince is alive. New metaphor. Some more Magla. What?
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
But why did she choose Gallica?
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge.
Oh, I forgot. There are more fairies. There was one in... sorry, I forgot the third world, the ocean area. There's a fairy talking to someone.
He was never a member of the Resistance.
But they're very rare.
The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
He was never there.
Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved, and so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
That is true. Everyone just wants the prince. The goal was to heal the prince so he can be the rightful owner. But now it's our responsibility.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How... I mean, how do you feel?
Feel lighter, yeah, man.
I feel a bit lighter.
What the? I was joking, but his accent changed.
I feel a bit lighter.
I feel a bit lighter. What?
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
No way, I'm gonna be British forever?
Everyone,
I can't be neutral?
I need to tell you
That's
something.
what that means.
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
Tricky.
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios.
That's what I noticed too.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla. The self as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
Yes, I do.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
I did have different hair color, different accent, and didn't exist, so I pronounced your sentence.
Then I hereby pronounce your sentence.
Then I hereby pronounce your sentence to be British.
Give the poor knight a break, will you? You've been by her side all this time. You of all people know how much she's gone through for you.
At least I still got my jokes.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grievous proud. We've really done it.
Grievous.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
What the? Now his accent's back to normal.
You can just keep,
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
Nope, that is not.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who
If
gets to
he is
decide what
retaining
we
that
value
idea,
call him, so listen
then
to
he must
him,
retain
eh?
it.
What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is, I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Wow.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more
Fantasy
than a dream,
surpassing fantasy.
but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
Son, you could say it's like a metaphor, re-fantasizing. Son.
A
Okay.
journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
I think
A voice? Whose?
Everyone's heard this voice.
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me.
Metaphorical?
I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in,
What?
they seem familiar.
What? That's so cool. The foreshadowing. This had every single archetype had this room, and it wasn't just a fancy gameplay moment. It had
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a
it
vision
had
of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
significance. That's cool.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey, and and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own 2 hands.
Chief Descrude, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elda?
Finally. The last
We
tribe.
Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Can we also know why you're floating? Perchance? The truth of the prince. The son and heir to the throne of King Hytholidas V. That's not how you say it, but the prince and Sombra are now one and the same. The attack on the prince inside the royal palace led to his aides to include the capital was no longer safe for him, so they secretly moved the prince to the ancient Elden sanctum to continue recovery. Alas, their Elden techniques were not enough to lift his curse. Then he continued to decline until falling into a coma. However, he had guidance from a mysterious voice, an indomitable will that would not see his ideals abandoned. Through these, a new body made of magla was created, much like the dragons of yore. The prince's spirit inhabited this new body, and he started another life as an entirely separate young man. That young man, oddly enough, pursues a journey to change the world, something the prince would likely have wished to take on had he been well enough. Through that journey, the young man came to know the truth behind everything, and after his spirit returned to his body, he could then reveal himself publicly as the prince once more. Look at that. The next level.
Come off it!
Oh, look at the icon right there. Whoa.
What now?
Purple, I mean, white hair. Blue eyes.
What now?
Son, that's my team. General Savior. Oh, yes, martial artist team. This is.
Oh, it's you!
Lady Guru, this awaits. Oh, another fur. So.
Let's go. Hey!
Yeah, the royal magic.
All very nice.
Oh, now this I can't.
to do.
Hello?
Let's get the pen C. Okay. This goes to uncommon.
Oh.
It is time.
Wow. What?
But the fairies don't care about time. So cute. Hello.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Is that the Queen?
Elda comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
Vat. 3 times fat. Yeah, what the... 2 months. They are the only race with no...
The human tribe.
Extra features.
So Luis's words...
What is true?
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
Probably because of the war.
One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Division. It's just like that quote. War never changes.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes. We, the Elda, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
It beggars belief. Tis nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elda.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic.
Yeah, but today, they want control of everything.
At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elda denounced.
There's, I could see that Sanctus Church, it was made as a defense mechanism towards the past, towards history, but in doing so and censoring history, they not only repeated it, but they began, they repeated it. They repeated the dangers of Magla and anxiety, just like the Etria Island. They didn't shoulder, they pushed that anxiety to one specific group of people, or specific person, specific thing. And it's kind of like they created their own metaphor. The metaphor of this single thing is the reason why the world is bad. Just like they push Eldas, they denounce Eldas, or Sanctus Church, they're denouncing the... it's so long. Actually, it's so long since I played. And how the Sanctus Church denounced the Mustari tribe, and then the Mustari tribe put all their anxieties onto the priestess, and it's the cycle of not confronting the truth, the history, or like muddying the good intentions, or like the reason why they allowed anxiety to build up. Melancholia.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
Sun, did I just sun that?
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Who's up there? Oh. Jet is floating.
Anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
One of the themes. There is weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides,
but realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out as though that's the natural order. Oh. I mean. Oh, who is this horror farmer? Is this truly the Dripfall? My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the Prince, baby.
let's do it.
Let's do it. Young man, you became the prince, young man. If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end.
Sweet.
No matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I've realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger.
Stronger, better, faster.
There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
W. Gallagher.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Sweet.
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Tell me about Luis.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
Bro, that's still crazy that the Sanctus Church, the Sanctus Church lit fire of an Elden village. That's crazy. Just because of an anxiety.
A family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Hold on.
As it happens,
how do I say this
a
name?
name does occur.
That's the name of his ship
Among
too.
those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
Caradrius. So...
As it has...
Caradrius. Damn these
Wait.
names.
What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Whoa.
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel.
Oh, this magic talk. It's remind me of this anime that just ended called Witch Hat Atelier. They just season 1 just ended in episode 13. But the what do you call it? The magic system, not the magic system. The the laws, like the government, not the power, the government power regulates magic usage only witches. And they draw magic with paintbrush, magic ink, magic circles on paper, but they have restricted magic to being painted on, or forbidden magic, which is being painted on the body or being used to distort the land and the people unnaturally. And through this regulations, it's created this anxiety on forbidden magic for the main character Coco, because she's an outsider who accidentally used forbidden magic to make her mom to freeze her mom into like diamonds. What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is psych? Okay, let me think about this. It's just a virtue of anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Oh yeah, the show. In the show, many of the characters have anxiety. Like Coco has anxiety about accidentally using magic in a harmful way because of what she has done to her mom by misusing magic. The black hair character, she has anxiety of, she's a perfectionist and she wants to learn everything. She wants to rush everything. She wants to become perfect. She wants to become a witch, a high tier witch. Not a high tier god, but a high tier witch, because she's anxious because of an anxiety of being seen by her own family as a failure. So she wants to redeem herself. Her anxiety is used to push herself to become this perfectionist. But this perfectionist ideal, it causes her to not see outside the box, which is why Coco, she's an actual outsider out of the witch society. And through her interactions with Coco, she's actually became a lot more adaptable. Perfectionist, but also adaptable in using spells outside the box. And then there's this blue hair character where she only wants to use spells that she wants to, which is very creatively son for her magic. It's very important for her to use her own style of magic because she has anxiety of her past teacher forcing her to use a certain type of magic which stifles her own creative process. And also that, well, I don't know if it's been revealed in the anime, but it's implied that that her sibling, I don't know if the sibling died or they're gone or away from the sister, but following the path that the sibling had led to the sibling either passing away, and so she has anxiety. She doesn't want to use a rigid a magic system. She wants to use her own magic, her own self. And she doesn't want anyone to force that ideal in her. But that's also restricting her. If you only use spells that you want to use, then you but you restrict yourself in learning new spells, new ideas to integrate into your own creative process. This is even about, this all about because anxiety in Metaphor Refantazio is the source of magla, the source of magic, but it is also the demise of melancholy now. So I saw similar parallels to that anime Witch Atelier and Metaphor. So let me get that word count.
But in turn,
I want
those
to
burdened with more anxiety and
speak
fear
more of my ideas.
produce more and more magla from their hearts.
And I want to be able to convey the ideas from my head to my voice accurately, son. Oh, see. Rooted. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from those hearts.
Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests.
Yeah, you guys should watch Witch Atelier. Its world building is good. Its magic system is great. It's logical. It's a rigid magic system. As very few rules, but using those rules can the creativity on those rules is boundless. It's like the stand system in JoJo. Okay, boom, that. And also the shows at first seems like it's all positive and like cheery, which it still is, but underneath it has very like dark history. Like there's a war between the pointed hats and the brim caps, and that's why now the pointed hats are created laws to restrict magic because of the war of magic and how people use that magic to destroy the world, or the freedom of magic allowed for destruction. Oh yes. Oh, but that's another thing too. Just like I'm related to metaphor once again. In metaphor, see, if the person doesn't have the willpower to face the fear, the magma overflows, uncontrollable by magic. It is kind of like the brim caps and how it's kind of like how they had to regulate magic because the uncontrollable freedom of magic can allow for the most dangerous weapons, the most dangerous poisons, the most dangerous disasters onto the world. And so they had to restrict that because power was too much.
With the world embroiled in chaos, these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
Let's see. Sun.
Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Is that a W Stalathon segment?
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's Elda, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster.
Whoa.
Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Boom. Another segment. Yeah. Watch this. So the power of the archetype is from the past world. Is old magic, old metaphors of people, and they're inheriting this old magic onto themselves. Just how like the opposite side, Luis is using this old magic from the past to make people from humans.
Who goes there?
Son.
Someone flees!
Oh.
That's him! The malformed assassin who struck at the prince! He's bound for the woods!
But...
After him!
Oh. Hey. Us. Where did I save? Look at those early saves. I'll save for... I don't know. Right here. I got the prince, right?
What now?
Did I equip him? Whoa. The prince. Make synthesis skills easier to activate. Lead allies making the most of their strengths within unique skills. Look at this guy. Manifestation of the Prince archetype. With powerful attack and buff skills, the Prince excels at controlling the battlefield by increasing turns and enhancing ally strength. A unique ability to cast all synthesis skills makes the Prince's presence highly valuable. The options they enable in battle. Neutral to everything. Resistant to light and dark. Heroic slash. Whoa. This is great. What? Level 18 resist everything? Damn sure. And then he can... Oh, what item set? The vet. Vati. I don't think I have to move.
What now?
XP. Nope. This I used it all. I want to know more about these sigils. Look at that. But... Oh, again. Seti. That's all the tribes. That's cool. Which one was that one? Is that the Clemar? I think so. Here, this Chief. Can't tell. Clemar, maybe? Elda. Refantzio. Oh, I forgot. Oh, the Ankaris. Something, Ishtaka. That's and sing. Satchel Dragons. So every country had dragons. Second World War. Like they're rebuilding the church, looks like. Mural. Hey, is that the the king and the... Oh. He's all batty.
I beg your pardon.
right then.
How do I use my blade?
All right then. All right then. What now?
It's too much to take.
Awful.
Well, I'm the prince.
No.
What in the
What's this? Oh.
Really?
Rest in peace, resistance. Thank you for trying to protect them.
It's okay. Huh? Well...
King and Zakri. What the?
But what is there to do now?
Oh, this is the bad cutscene. It's the worst bad I ever seen.
What now?
Ready?
Are you ready? Oh, yes I am.
Stop!
Yeah, but I should have saved. I did save.
You. Zorba.
So
it was you behind the attack.
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory.
Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Summon a dead human.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
내가 또 마셔 됐어? 자. The first scene. Oh. The power of your newly earned archetype, Prince, surges forth.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince, skills of protagonist. Watching.
Alright, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Holy boy.
Better be sure. Forward! Falling back. Let's go. Is there another one? Charging in. I'll get some distance. Forward! Falling back. Time for some close comp.
Prince, show him how it's done.
I'll cut through!
Or excite! That did not.
Can't afford to hold back.
You serious, man? That is not order, man.
Moving to the rear. Savior! This should help.
That helps. Thanks. Okay, let's. All right.
Besöker.
Let's split some bets. Tell wouldn't be getting away. Here I go.
With a single. Behold! We stand together! Nope, not this. I'm stepping into the threat. Comrades, lend me your strength. Perhaps not. Martial artist! Not this one. Let justice prevail. Not now.
Oh, martial artist. I wish I could see that. I already forgot the items. The apples, right? Oi.
I know what you're thinking, Basilio. Nice dive.
Come forth, royal soul! No, this won't work. I'll get some distance.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I won't hold back! Lend me your strength. Maybe there's a better choice.
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
I shall fight. I call upon royal power within. Oh, healing light!
I knew you'd help.
I've heard
I owe you one.
there's a
Stay
strat
insane in a fight? Not bloody like. Come here!
to only use.
Hold on. To the front.
Berserker! I missed that. To only use.
Scared.
How many apples?
Observe the enemy. Join with me.
Hey.
Not this
Hey.
skill. With blade in hand.
Hey.
Not this one. Behold, we stand together. Comrades, lend me your strength.
There's so,
Let my power support you.
so many. So many! Yes! What?
Get him some healing! The captain's on his last leg!
I'm all prepared.
Someone, get him healed up!
Not this.
Anything slave. Look at the apple. Oh my.
Let's set it up! Maybe there's a better choice. Come forth, royal soul! I'm all prepared. Not this. Charging in. Let's set it up! Go! Let's do this!
Oh. Oh my. Wait. Oh, that's. Oh. Oh.
The power of life
Two-
itself is
two-
in my hands.
2000.
I shall vanquish evil. Try not to worry.
What do you mean 2000?
Thanks. I'm ready. Here I go.
This time.
Wait a sec. Here I go.
Where's Jack? Oh.
Quick, knock them off again!
To the rear guard! Moving to the front! To save for into the fray! For all that we strive for! Let justice prevail!
We'll combine our strength!
Behold my power!
Oof. 1000 punches. God.
I'm to the rear guard. I'm all prepared. No way.
Oh, shit.
No. Come forth, royal soul!
Show them our might!
This move is crazy. God! Oh, I didn't have to play.
Legs are back to normal! God! We'd only just taken them out!
Is it because of apples?
Savior! Are you well?
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
Stay insane and come here!
To the rear. To the front. All right! Get wrecked!
I stand ready. Come! I'll run you through! How's that?
Behold. Prince! The next one's yours.
Savior! Be ready for anything.
I owe you one.
Stay insane in a fight?
Not bloody likely. You better be ready. Nah. Here I go.
It regenerated the heavens! Here comes another round of wind attacks!
Oh my. I'm just gonna one-shot this fool.
Blade in hand! At the point of a sword!
Oh, right!
Oh, crit.
It's okay. We can do this.
Let's see. One time.
We'll do this together! Maybe there's a better choice. Let's go! Forward! Sprint! The blade's edge!
The power of
Let me cook, let me cook.
should help me.
I'm obliged.
Thanks. Who should I beat down first? Placing some distance. All right! I'll sit.
Observe to the rear guard! From our provision,
That helped.
Helpful as ever.
That helped us out.
Oh crap. How much health is it?
Shield! We've got to do something about those apples!
only a flesh wound.
Not that much.
Let's work together.
We'll sort this fool.
Strike true. Let's do this.
I'll show you how it's done. Immense power!
The power of life itself is in my hands.
That wasn't that immense, so. Too much.
Savior! Be ready
One more attack.
Thank you.
I owe you one. I'm ready whenever.
Am I still charged?
Got it about bloody time.
What is it? See the one? Oh man. What?
Quick, knock them off again!
Look out!
Okay.
So easily.
Someone heal her!
Please.
Her down! Get her back up! Let me handle those apples. All right, leap. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there!
By this power. Take it.
My spirit is
I shall
unbroken.
fight as the noble I am.
Okay, watch this.
Go for it.
Oh, closing in.
Now, let me show you. Let me show you how it's
Counting
done.
on you.
Berserker! Ah. Foolish human. Gorleo's right back ball and Gringot's scale.
Good. To see.
Ah, Berserker!
I'll strive for greater heights.
I admit, it feels.
Ha! I have never known such.
Even I had more to learn.
Tremble before me!
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible. But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your Highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes, by our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Yes, I will.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose.
Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real.
Just like how our character, our character wasn't real, but the journey, the memories as well, are forged in reality, you know? We live on as the prince.
Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
W friendship. Oh.
Stay beside me forever.
Well, when you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
We've got the path
to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Brother. Oh. Elemental Master and Warlock. So... what is that? I don't think I ever seen that. Oh.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head. By the way, the chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
To be an open-minded king, perhaps?
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
Just like the ending, or just...
The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia.
It's just like... the first time we read this book, well, from what I remember, is when Gallica and I were in the campfire before venturing towards the capital or towards the first human, I forgot, but it's a callback. Now the last chapter, boom, reading out of Gallica and OG.
The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions. So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Cruiday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. But little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Right.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
That'd be utopia. What?
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know,
There is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times.
Oh, it's the MC's journey has manifested in a new archetype, the Prince archetype. The Prince's journey manifested in the Magla.
An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elda was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety, and archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
A foremost fate? I'm not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you, or something like that.
Indeed, it is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler. Not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that has awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed, 'tis his hands that bear our fate.
I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time?
We're getting all of the lore expositions.
Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, look at that. No longer the first background.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
What do I say?
That's just the funny shows.
I feel so motivated.
Yet if he suddenly spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king, 'twould bemuse more than it would spur.
You can take it at your own pace. We're all getting used to it gradually.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
I don't care for honor, power, or anything of the sort.
Even having become your Highness the Prince. 'Tis strange to say, but you have not changed a bit.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
How does this last mission work?
Here's where we are now. Ugh, come on. Ugh, come on.
You just like, come on, main
Let's
story.
move. You see?
Yeah. After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive. Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you? Yeah, I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am worthy of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Any takers? Any bets for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'll just say.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman! You've seen Count Luis lie to us? You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
That's crazy.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Oh, is the dungeon gonna be in the palace?
The royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
Always had a good voice actor.
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Oh.
Thou art Elda.
An Elda.
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh, look at his eyes, full of rage.
You cannot stop me any longer, nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Scepter.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Tran. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
What the...
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back! Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless. Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored!
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Because he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You're not fool us again, beast!
Oi! Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Paripus like you, and you spit on him, scum!
Dang.
Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
That's crazy.
Lady Juna, I can't believe this! I admired you! Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince? I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing
Everyone's anxiety says... Oh, it makes people extremists.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack
no
of
shade on
throne
me.
chasers. Shame.
No shade
Shame.
on Heisman. The goat.
Mustari girl!
You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you!
How dare you strike out at him?
They're all traitors, I say!
And they're using every position of power has changed from the Sanctus Church to Luis, but despite the power changing, the influence changing, it's the racist rhetoric, the extreme rhetoric is still being used against the race instead of their personality, their actions, their beliefs.
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them.
Doesn't matter. The
Every
truth.
one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
The truth doesn't matter. It's just the anxieties cloud their decisions.
We'll have your heads on pike soon enough. Leave!
But
Get out
at
of
the
our
same
royal
time,
capital!
their anxieties are valid because of the state of the world, the state of who's been the king, the world, the threat of humans. But they don't know the full truth. So how?
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
This is
Yeah,
bad.
but the monsters are
Here they
people.
are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Insane or insane is the new normal.
Oi! Over here!
Battling! What's
Don't
going
bother
on?
with them! No talking this one out. You need to run! Now!
They're actually gonna switch us on? They're gonna pull out the switch on us?
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
Plus all of the propaganda from the Sanctus Church, putting their anxieties on the Elda as the cursed race. And then the Sanctus Church is gone. But still the image, the agenda, pushing the Elda's image has been enhanced because he became a monster, he became a human. And so it pushes their former biases that Eldas are cursed race even further because they have seen an Elda becoming a human. Not only that, but that Elda is the prince becoming a human. So it's like, yeah, it's a monster disguised as a prince. Like, if this monster is possibly a human, how could they trust anything else? It just further pushes their biases.
No, that's not.
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts.
Right.
Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
Yep. Sometimes in an authoritative government, outwardly they have to be in support of Luis, because if the government finds out that they haven't supported him in the past, then there could be consequences, death, torture, jail, stuff like
So,
that.
at the core of it, people are scared witless and they cling to Luis as a savior rather than the devil he is.
It's survival.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I had my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time.
Aspices.
Has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame.
Yeah, like what I said during, I don't know, 3 episodes ago. Like the Sanctus Church, the tournament is different than the king's power popularity test of who is the king, and the tournament made by the Sanctus Church is different. The tournament is just a way it's just a way to glaze the Sanctus Church even further so they can get higher in the popularity by the king's power. Sorry. If they had the power, then they would push the power to get better popularity. But at the same time, if they didn't use it as their advantage, it would be a disservice to the throne. That's not right. I don't want the Sanctus Church to be in the throne. But it's just the unfair power is fair in this competition.
Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. Yeah, I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Everyone is anxious.
Kind of ironic, but we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
That'll be a battle. Always had a pure heart, son.
All right.
Whoa. Back to the hush. What? Anxieties turn to weather. Turn to calmness color. This entire story Magla is made from people's anxieties, and their anxieties turn reality. Their anxieties change the perspective of reality. And so you can see the sky turn red. But that's just like the prince. His ideas, Magla, also changed his reality.
So irreverent. Closer in.
Even this guy,
So irreverent.
his anxiety can't. He can't hold everyone else's anxiety. He's just one guy. All this pressure, and so he diverts. Just like the many countless themes. Blind fanatic. Not the blind. He pushes anxieties towards a certain object, person, thing, group of people as a way to run away from anxiety and not to confront it. But at the same time, the amount of pressure, the amount of pressure is high just for one person. Let's. Whoa. That's crazy. Not even executioner, not even chief. Sort of dissenters. Wait, wasn't this the last guy? This was the last guy. This is like some Devilman Crybaby. Normal people. Normal people are killing. Dang. All the poor sin. Wow. Let me see.
Tom's a shite, this has.
Oh, I could readiness. Now's the time. Take everything you can. Wow, that's just like. Just like other tragedies. The world state's going in chaos, took advantage of shops.
Excuse me?
Damn these furs.
Smash it all to bits.
Let's move.
After whatever this dialogue in the hushed honeybee room and this room. Whoa, red weather, creepy.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
That's right.
Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
By winning power, by beating Luis.
But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on.
But you're still you, yes?
Of
you
course.
came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on.
It is what Stormfront would have won.
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick? What now?
Oh, look at the resistance. Now the warlock. I don't think I ever seen this model. An elite mage archetype with an emphasis on high-tier dark magic. Blending its dark powers to synthesis attacks, it has skills that increase the number of times magic can be used, allowing it to excel in longer battles. Oh, that's a lot of MP. So this is just a dark magic specialist. Entry. Very close. Our elemental master he looks crazy. Is our assassin no longer the dark magic specialist? With the prince. Let me try the healer.
The power of life itself is in my hands.
Let's see the strat. If I put the healing passives. He's just really strong. Any like MP boost?
All right. All right.
I'll check who has the... Oh, Hulkenberg has it. The guard talisman.
Oh, hell.
Oh, it's Mister.
can see in the environment the red maglet. That's a cool detail. There's stuff for tomorrow. Oh, hello.
Your Highness.
Hello, Refantzio.
Honestly.
Come on.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
31 days.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
Oh, it's getting closer.
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle, but I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner. Or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
Yeah.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria.
Quality. Hope.
It is a hard
All the
thing to word,
tribes.
so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Right, thank you. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done.
but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets. So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
Look at that creepy ass face.
Let's see here.
The whole map is crazy.
Let's see.
Hey, boy.
Let's see.
Now Dread is a crazy...
And right, alright.
Crazy record.
Let's put an end to this.
Pretty freaking nice, man.
Smash it all to bits.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Not ready, I'm
Now
not
then,
ready.
what should
Another
we do?
time.
Yo. Calm down.
Something up?
Just wanna see it. What's that? So now we got all of these people, all of these levels. "30 days too."
What now? What now?
Wow, that's a lot. Good one. It seems to be there was plenty of days.
We got the mother of all storms of the world belongs to Lord Luis.
Something up? Oh, right!
Sure.
All right then.
What's your quest?
All right then.
Where to? Is it only Grand Track?
All right then. Where to?
Nope. Fort Briarhaven.
All right. Where to?
Afria? Yep. Somewhere there. Or one.
All right.
And what
Where
about
to?
up there? 2. Get plenty of quests. All of the opportunities to do these quests level up. Weather. I'll guess I'll get there. Hopefully we're strong enough. But that's for another time. I'm glad for all the exposition. Very, very interesting.
Well,
see how strong we are after all these quests. I'm gonna end the stream here. We're finally almost done the story. I can't wait for how how strong the next
What
level
now?
party is gonna be. So, I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Next stream, gonna be a bunch of farming. Loki will be a better video, but it'll be fun. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.